Hey everybody, NicMakesPlays here, and today I'm going to go over my Taric Pantheon deck. Pantheon actually ended up being one of the strongest champions in the game, coming with the newest expansion. And this deck's very explosive. It's very explosive, combo-y. It does some cool stuff compared to other Pantheon decks. So if you want a really fun but also good version of Pantheon decks, here we go. Alright, so one of the main combos this deck can do with Taric is use Taric, so give me my supported ally tough this round, okay. Copy the last spell you cast on only me this round onto an ally, so it just duplicates the spell you use onto an ally. The one whatever you use on Taric goes on to whoever you supported. And then use Golden Aegis on it, letting you rally multiple times. So you attack, so first you do a normal attack with Taric, support whatever. Then you use Golden Aegis on Taric, which lets you rally again, and then it copies the Golden Aegis on who you supported, letting you attack again, letting you attack 3 times in one turn, which is insane and really hype when it happens. Other cool combos you can do is Pale Cascade on Taric, and then it supports on the supported ally, and you draw 2 cards. So that's pretty good. Pantheon and Taric are both easy to level in this deck, all the gems and cheap spells like Chain Vest, stuff like that. So he levels, you target allies in 5 different rounds, and then he gets a random keyword for every single time you target an ally in a round. So 1 time per round. So he gets 5 keywords basically when you play him. He's leveled up. On top of these ones, they have the new Faded keyword. Each round, the first time an ally card targets me, grant me +1/+1. That's really good because your whole deck, it works. Taric wants spells to target him. Pantheon wants spells to target your other units, so you can level them up. Zenith Blade is really good at giving your units overwhelm to close the game, like Wounded White Flame. And just pretty generic deck. I mean, you got more Faded units. Bright Seal counts as targeting your own ally, which is nice. Confront is a pretty unique card. Grant Ally Challenger. This card recently got changed from 3 mana to 2, so pretty good cheap removal. Mountain Goat gives you gems, Sharp Sight, single. Cataclysm is one of the main finishes of this deck. You want to get something overwhelm with Zenith Blade, or Pantheon already has overwhelm by itself, and you just challenge an enemy and you can kill them, do tons of damage with their overwhelm. So very explosive, very fun. If you guys want a really fun Pantheon Taric deck, here we are. Let's see how good it is. Alright, playing Timer Jace, pretty good deck here. Let's see what we can do. We have Pantheon. Normally I wouldn't keep him, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep him because I do want to show off his level. Otherwise, we have Mountain Goat's pretty good. Get the gems. Taric's good. Do love myself some Taric. Alright, let's see what we can do. Zenith Blade's nice. So I like Chain Vest a lot in this deck. Just get the cheap Pantheon levels very fast. That's a good draw. Sharp Sight's generically good. White Flame's good as well. Something for turn 3. Not really needed though. Okay, so no Mystic Shot. This deck uses a lot of 6+ cost spells, so he's probably just banking for Assembly Line or something like that. Maybe he'll play Forge tomorrow next turn, we'll see. But I do like we're getting the gem. Now, I can use this gem to start leveling Pantheon quick. I think I will. I think I actually will do that. Because next turn we don't have a unit. So if we use Zenith Blade, we'll still have 1 mana open anyway. So we might as well use it now to level the Pantheon. Considering we have him in our hand, so seems fine to me. It's probably Assembly Line, right? Yeah. So he has Assembly Line here, it's fine. We can just go ahead. Well, there's 2 things we can do. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to bank mana for Taric. We can either use this now and just start leveling Pantheon really fast, or we can bank mana for Taric and go for a huge swing with Taric next turn. If he attacks here, I think I just have to let it go. Oh no, I don't. I can Sharp Sight to block, get a gem, and then use that gem with Taric next turn, so we have exactly 5 mana. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Alright. Let's see if he attacks or not. If he doesn't attack, we have way more options. Okay, so he didn't attack, which means now with our Taric... Oh wow, that's pretty good. This is just a generically good draw, it's just so cheap. We can use the Pale Cascade with Taric here to draw 2 cards. 1 for the Nightfall on the Taric, then he duplicates it on Mountain Goat for another draw. Very good. Overall, it's going to be a great spot for us. Yeah. Alright. So they both get +1/+1, draw a card, and they both get tough. So good. It's so good. It's so good. It feels great. Alright, so 4/6 with tough, 5/3 with tough. Pretty powerful. This deck has mini morphs in it, which is a bit scary for later. But Pantheon can roll Spell Shield, and this could also bait out a mini morph for Pantheon, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're gonna pass here. We already got our level up for the turn. For Pantheon, so we're gonna save these spells to try and do one each round, a little Pantheon as fast as we can. This is a really good spot, actually. Let's see what he has, though. Okay, that card's pretty strong. I think Wooded White Flame's fine. Like, it's just good to be a target for the spells because it has the Faded. We are tapping a bit low. This is the last unit I'm going to play for a while. Okay, so he goes to 3 mana here. I'm only really afraid of his 6-cost spells, and he can't do them until next turn, so... nothing too scary. Thinking hard, that's fine. We're most likely going to Chain Vest on this to activate Faded, get a level trigger for Pantheon, and yeah, pretty good. We'll still have mana open for single combat as well, which is nice. In case he does a Sling Trick or try and attack, I don't think he'll try and attack into our board, but in case he does, we do have mana open for single combat. Another perk of Chain Vest being so cheap, it just leaves all your options open. Yeah, we definitely can't pass here because we want to get that Pantheon trigger for sure, and the Fade trigger is nice as well. And we're leveling Taric. This is just kind of having ourselves a time over here. It's going well. We have a lot of options. So, Minimorph is really scary on Taric. I would love to play Zenith Blade here and give him Overwhelm, but it's just really risky if he does play the Minimorph. So, I guess we won't do that. I guess we won't do that. We shouldn't. It's really greedy. So, what we can do here is we can draw again. I guess try and draw Golden Aegis. I guess we can do this here. So that's 5 out of 7. And then 6 out of 7. And if we attack on this one, he can't block it well because it'll have 3 health. Now, they won't be invincible right away. I can make him invincible. I mean, he's at what, 6 out of 7? So if we level before we attack, then these will both be invincible. I guess that's pretty good. Now, what I'm going for here is I'm trying to get a draw for Golden Aegis. If we draw Golden Aegis, we basically just, like, win. Okay. Alright. Unless he has Minimorph. Minimorph could beat us, but... yeah, we can just Golden Aegis with Taric and attack with invincible barriered units 2 more times. This guy's fine. Like, they're not going to deal with the 5-6 with tough, so I'm not, like, concerned about that. Yeah. Looking pretty good. I really want to play Pantheon, though. So, like, I feel like I'll just concede if I go on Mages. We'll see what happens. And we still have interaction, too, which is nice with this deck. Like, we can push, but the single combat is great interaction as well. Triggers fading. Really good with invincible units, because they get a free kill. Alright, I mean, I'm not going to say no to Golden Aegis, so, so we'll just do this. We're going to get 2 more invincible rally attacks. Very good. So this one's already invincible, so we're going to put the barrier on this one, as well as making it invincible too, so our whole field's invincible. And then we pretty certainly win. Like, maybe this turn. I mean, he could lock it down and probably win this turn.
Suppose you want us working, eh? Well, that is what I pay you.
But yeah, we'll win with Pantheon next turn no matter what. Or at least we'll have a win con that is so good that I don't think he'll be able to win. On top of what we're already doing. All right. Got all of this, that's fine. So he has tons of blockers here. That's good for him, but yeah, keep the pressure going. Maybe ship it some damage a little bit. I doubt he's at 2. He'll probably just block everything. Alright, so next turn we can just gem. We can probably just gem on our White Flame. And then play Taric. I mean, then play Pantheon. I guess another good play is we can just play this himself and then gem on him. Because he has the Overwhelm built in. So it's pretty good to give him the faded. Oh. Oh god. I don't exactly know what that means. I think we win anyway. I don't think that he'll have cards that are cheap enough to like do anything. So we level Pantheon here. I don't think we'll need single combat, so I'm going to show you guys something. So when he uses Fated and then he levels, so we got Quick Attack, Lifesteal, Fearsome, Regeneration, Impact. It resets his Fated again once he levels. Okay. Well, good game. We're playing versus Auction Pantheon, another variant of Pantheon. Let's see which one's better here in the head-to-head. So this game is actually really good. Jeez. Okay. We want to keep our 2-drop Mountain Goat, you know, just to get the gems, whatever. Wooded White Flame is really strong. You pretty much always want to keep in your mulligan. He is Fated, so whenever you target him, he gets +1/+1. Really good for his stats. Chain Vest is cheap. We can pass turn 1 and use Chain Vest, so we're keeping these 3 for sure. Zenith Blade? I think we'll keep Zenith Blade too. I almost want to mold for Taric, because Taric's really strong. And we can get a gem from the Mountain Goat and then use it on Taric, but I think Zenith Blade's good too. Our hand's pretty solid, let's just roll with it. Alright, that's pretty good, because he gets a Faded unit right away. We'll take 1. Not really a big deal here so far. Now, it depends how scary the spell is he plays on this. We have Mountain Goat. If he has nothing, we get a free chip in here. Okay, so he's already tapped out. This is good. I'll trade this for either of these. Obviously, this wouldn't even kill this, and that's a great trade for us, so very good. So you can use a spell here to level Pantheon, but I'd rather wait. Like, you don't need to get him out ASAP, but I want to save spell mana for, like, Wooded White Flame and Taric turns, so yeah. Seems pretty good. It's a tricky slope. Like, after you start using spells, I want to level Pantheon around turns like 7 or 8, usually. Maybe even earlier. It just depends on how it's going, but if you use your spells too early, you just tap low on mana, and then you have less options to work with, and they know that 'cause you're tapped low on mana. You gotta be smart about it. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting hand. So that's pretty good for him. Gets the 3/4 here. He tried to get push. He didn't think I would White Flame though. We can defend really well here because we do have the Chain Vest. If he has Shaped Stone, I guess we can just kill Auction here. We can force him to use a Shaped Stone. This is good because he's leveling Pantheon slower because he already used his thing this turn. It's once per round, and we get the kill here. So very good. So now we're both 1 out of 5 for Pantheon, but he used 2 of his spells, and we got a kill. Very good. I would love to play Taric this next turn, but you know, we don't have mana for a spell, so we'll play him later. Right now, let's just go ahead and use Zenith Blade. When this resolves, we get Overwhelm, we get a ton of health on the Wounded White Flame, which already had, you know, 3 health at the time. Pretty decent health. Okay. Very good from him, because now we can't get a good attack in because the barrier. But at least we got a level of progress. We're 2 out of 5. He's still 1 out of 5. We'll just bank the mana now. This should be pretty hard for him to deal with. Yeah, we'll just bank the mana and save it for like turns with Taric and stuff like that. This is really with Taric to draw 2 cards. Because you draw 1 for the Nightfall on himself and then 1 for the ally that was supported. Do I play this? I guess this sets up our turn, kinda. For next turn. So I definitely want to be using Taric next turn, so we can just play him now. And I surely do not want to waste my progress of leveling Pantheon, so he uses Pale to draw a card here. This is getting really close to going off. I think we'll just keep it simple here and use a gem. Because it heals here, we get the Faded, it's really good. Like that 1 mana I get +2/+2, essentially. Alright. Zenith Blade is definitely a card I would love to give to the rest of my field. Well, I also could just, like, give this Chain Vest and then Pale. That's kind of good, actually. Well, but they both get tough anyway. Alright, I'll just put Zenith Blade on this for now. I'm not sure if I want to Pale or just give the Overwhelm to this, because once this resolves, we have the options here. Oh, interesting. He's gonna get Graviton to stun our Taric for a turn. That's 4 mana to stun a unit, so like I don't really mind. We're still attacking with this. Still getting Pantheon progress. The issue here is that he has Pantheon and we don't actually have Pantheon. So digging could be good. Let's see what he does. It's kind of like weird. Like, I have the biggest unit, but he's more spread out than I am. Probably Graviton. On this. That's really interesting. Okay. I see why you would do that, though. So now I have the option. I can give this, like, the Overwhelm. Or I could draw 2. I think giving this Overwhelm is just, like, almost too good not to do. But I do want to draw a Pantheon. It's kind of our win con at this point, right? It's a tough spot. I'll just do this now, because we still have 4 mana to react to how he blocks. And I got 4 to 7 already for Taric. He levels really fast. Just 2 attacks usually will do it. If we had Golden Aegis right here, oh my gosh. Like, imagine he just takes this because he's afraid of our combat tricks. We slap down Golden Aegis, we get to attack 2 more times with barriers. It's huge. Don't work out the way I wanted to. We can activate our Faded again, I guess. We do need to draw a Pantheon. We also need to draw Golden Aegis would be a good closer. Aegis or Pantheon is how we'll win this game. So maybe it was proper to try and draw twice off Pale Cascade. Oh wow, that's really good. So something interesting is you can Cataclysm even if they're stunned. Which is really good. So he can't level this turn. We should probably just take this chance to kill that Pantheon. Also, like, potentially going for game here. If we pre-commit buffs. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think we have plenty of time. Like, we'll just come on next attack. So then that still is targeting our allies, so it gets faded. Now our Pantheon's leveled. Very good. Alright, GG's. Think we need the Pantheon to the Aegis. Alright, we're playing versus Gangplank Sejuani, one of the best decks in the game. Pretty tough matchup because Sejuani can shut us out. Like, once he levels Sejuani, he can frostbite our field every turn, and all of our huge attack stats don't really matter. So we do have to try and win before that. I'll keep this 1-drop to block. This is cheap. Help level Pantheon. We're going to want to get a rally, like Taric plus a rally or Pantheon level very fast in this matchup. But we have the rally. If we get Taric, we can try to do some crazy combos with him. Okay, get a free attack here. Let's see if he misses his turn 1 proc. That's good, but the thing about Sejuani is as long as he hits it every turn from now on, he'll have leveled Sejuani on turn 6, which is very scary for us. I mean, I want a gem, but is it worth it to miss our Pantheon trigger? I suppose not. I mean, I guess we can just pass, because if he doesn't attack here, like, he needs to level up Sejuani. I don't care what he does, as long as Sejuani's not leveled up. Okay. That was interesting. I didn't think it passed there. Okay, we do Taric. That's huge. I guess we can get Gem for later. Yeah, Taric plus Rally, and he hasn't leveled Sedge yet. We definitely have ways to win this game. The issue is that Sejuani still freezes on summon, which is a problem for us. I guess we'll try and trick him into blocking. You know, it's kind of obvious what we're doing, but we'll just do it anyway. Like, I guess I'm greeting, hoping he'll block. Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna block. Okay, that's fine. So we shouldn't take too long to do what we're trying to do. We do want to level the Pantheon, so let's just put it on now. I didn't attack with this, so I didn't want to do that trade, but maybe I should have. I just didn't want to, like, not have a bunch of blockers, because they can play Mirai Warden and go pretty wide, and I don't want to be, like, answering to him. I want him to answer to us. Okay, we definitely need to play this turn. We definitely need to play this turn. The issue is that Monster Harpoon can kill it. Okay, he's drew a card that was discounted twice. One of these discounted once, so that's already looking pretty rough for us. Hopefully we draw... Okay. I guess we can just do Zenith Blade here on the Taric. That'll support, and that'll give that the Zenith Blade, and it gets a faded from the Zenith Blade, and then we have the Rally. So if everything goes great, we should pop off this turn, but he did just steal a card that was discounted by 1, and another card was discounted by 2. On top of that, he has his own card, so a lot can go wrong. But I mean, 4/7, that's pretty beefy. He didn't have Harpoon last turn. That's what I was mostly afraid of, so If he's showing us no Harpoon, that's great for us. Like, maybe he got buffs or something, like Sharp Sights, but even discounted, we should still be bigger, I hope.
I rarely forget. I never forget.
Very interesting. Okay, so... So he can just buff. I guess we care more about our Taric, because he's going to be the one rallying. We get Overwhelm in the barrel here. The only scary part is that he can buff this with like a Stolen Sharp Sight or something and then block it. Ooh. What's going on here?
Trying won't do any good.
So that's not a fast speed. Is it single combat? Or sorry, that is a fast. It's not a burst speed. Because it hovered on the stack. Is this single combat or something? Make it right. That's so tragic because now we don't have an ally to support. No, we don't have an ally to support. I guess we should again have more units. We can just Zenith Blade now. So I want to have a decent blocker. And we don't need the next Zenith Blade. We don't get the Pantheon trigger either, but again, like he's gonna run us over if we don't do something. That's a really good draw. Because if he Sejuani's like on the Taric, we can just protect it. You can't level Sedge or GP this turn, that's good. I don't want him to nab for discount anymore. I have a feeling he'll be fine getting his triggers. I'm just really afraid of Monster Harpoon. Monster Harpoon sounds terrifying. Do I play around Monster Harpoon? He already didn't have it earlier. He could have single combat. He's stolen a card from us. Like, I want to, like... We could Bright Seal on this to give a barrier and then barrier it again. It sounds redundant, but, like, we kind of have to, I think. I guess we'll do that to play it really safe. Like, really, really safe. Or we could just pass. I don't know. There's a lot of options here. Well, we have two Aegises, so we can just put on, like, some crazy pressure now, and, like, open attack next turn, do it again.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Alright. So then he gets... Okay, so what happens here is that he gets the rally and the barrier. He gets a golden Aegis, so we rally again. So we have to attack twice here. We have Overwhelm, we have Barrier. After this next attack, he's leveled on the before the attack, so then we get the be invincible. We open attack next turn, rally again, GG's. Alright, that's my Taric Pantheon deck. Really strong, really fun. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments below what you think or what videos you guys want to see. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.